We've got baseball for you from Guaranteed Rate Field on the south side of Chicago. Today, the third and final game in this three-game series between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Chicago White Sox. The White Sox look to match the longest winning streak in baseball history. Coming up next. Dallas Keuchel gets the ball in Game 3 of the series. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
First offering on its way. And a strike called at the knees. Nothing in one. Fellas, these White Sox, as they enter play today, they come in unbeaten and playing well here in the early going.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year. You get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
Keuchel is coming up on a nice milestone in his career. He's just a small handful of victories away from 100 in his time at the major league level. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fastball swung on and missed, and the leadoff man has gone on strikes to start the afternoon.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
So that'll bring in Harrison Bader. A ball and no strikes. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. The 1-0. Taken, strike 1 outside corner. Should be a picture-perfect afternoon for baseball. 78 degrees at first pitch. A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. And another foul ball. Good bite to that sinker as he gets him to swing through it for route number 2.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
And that'll bring in Nolan Arenado. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. 289 is the average coming in. 9 homers and 25 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And this is hit hard to the right side. But that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now.
That's a great sinker right there. These batters are going to have to bear down, because if he's got that good pitch working, it's going to be a long game. They might have to sit off speed.
Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. Another one sent foul. Struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out this side in order. Down in order go the Cardinals. Time for the White Sox to go to work. No score. Adam Wainwright starts the game on the mound for the 3rd and final game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. 1 good game, 1 bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
And the next to bat will be Tim Anderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. Dan, D-Row, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, get big.
Ouch, that one hit him. Danny Mendick will have to get loose in a hurry now as he'll come in and run following the injury. Next to dig in, Leury Garcia. He's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play.
Yeah, he's been swinging it pretty well over the last 10 games or so. Well over 300, and he's someone to watch in this one here.
Line drive base hit. Throw into second, and that's out number 1.
Oh, man, I don't know how that happened. Looked to be a base hit to the outfield, but then all of a sudden the throw comes in and they get the force on the play. To be honest, that just can't happen.
Standing in now, Adam Engel. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. And he's got that batting line up near the 300 mark entering play. The 1-0 pitch on the way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is James Kingsley.
Dan, I know I was an offensive player, but I'm okay being a pitcher's umpire. If you're going to consistently pound that outer half, James Kingsley's usually going to give it to you.
Hey, listen, there's a reason why the pitchers throughout the league, they call him the king of the hill. You move the ball a little bit off the strike zone, he's not afraid to put that arm up. He's a very good pitcher's umpire.
Put that in the memory bank. First time he breaks out a curveball right there, and it's a pretty good one.
Wainwright comes set. Here's the 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. As a look, now the pitch. And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2. Runner at first with 2 gone, and one of the more prolific RBI men in the league the last few years, Jose Abreu, will bat next. He's set and the pitch, and they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. The 1-0. Is offered at and missed for the first strike.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your A swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This one's down to third. Gloved by Arenado. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. A man left for the White Sox. We are still scoreless. Danny Mendick will stay in the ball game as a new shortstop. Second inning set to go, and stepping in, the power-hitting first baseman, Paul Goldschmidt. Now here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
That ball crap.
Again, he sends it out of play. The 0-2 once more. Is a called strike 3 on the corner.
Boy, he's really on a roll the hill right now. As we roll through it again, remember, he struck out the side in the last inning, and now he picks up right where he left off by striking off the leadoff man here. Let's see if he can keep this going for a little bit.
So that brings in the power-hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Swinging a ball hit on the ground.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought us good stuff in this one.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one.
Wow, he's cruising right now out there. 4 straight punch outs and working on number 5.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Boy, and they cannot touch him right now. 5 straight strikeouts on the ledger, and there are 2 away.
This is why it's so hard to be successful as a hitter when you fall behind in the count. 1 and 2, you're probably expecting some sort of off-speed pitches, but when the pitcher offers up a good hard fastball, it's pretty hard to adjust and catch up to it.
At the plate, Tyler O'Neill. As the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 2 home runs, 9 driven in. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. Nope. And he misses with it, 1-1. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. Swinging a ground ball to third. Throw over to Abreu is in time, and with it, the side is retired. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. On now to the bottom of the second, and we are tied 0-0. So stepping in is Eloy Jimenez. He's 2 for 7 in the series so far.
The left fielder.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike 2.
Hey, I love the aggressive nature this guy's pitching with. He's got focus. He's commanding the fastball, really being aggressive right now. A lot different than his last start where he took a loss and seemed timid and scared to attack the zone.
Grounded straight into the shift on the left side. And there's 1 away.
So here's how the Cardinals are positioned defensively. And I want to focus on first baseman Paul Goldschmidt. I'm going to steal a line from my partner here, Dan Plesac. Hashtag Goldschmidt happens. This former Gold Glover can play some serious defense as well as carry this offense.
Here's the catcher, Yasmani Grandal. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2. Bottom of the second here with no score. This one's blooped out toward right center field. Carpenter ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
Batting seven, the designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes. And there's a look at his home and road splits so far this year. First pitch on the way, as he'll send a ground ball down to third. Throw to first with time to spare, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox. We'll move to the third with no score. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, as the TCU product, the left-handed hitting Matt Carpenter, is the first to bat in the inning. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Matt Carpenter stands in as he swings and misses for strike 1.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
Hit in the air out to center field. Engel is there, and he has it for the first out.
Batting eighth, the right fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
So now to the plate, Lars Nootbaar. He brings an average in the 260s into this one. First offering on its way.
Ball one. Counts 1-0.
The 1-0. Nootbaar bats left but throws right and stands in at 6'3". He was an 8th round selection during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Well, you know, he had a good idea right there. The infield was playing back, but it's not going to work out for him this time. That's a nice play to react, and they take care of him at first.
At the plate now, Ivan Herrera. 0-1 the count. This guy is still looking at a 0 in the hit column. And he lays off for ball 1. Third inning, no score to this point. And a swing as the bat goes flying toward the third base dugout, but it looks like everybody was able to duck for cover.
You know that as a pitcher, you're in the driver's seat right now. He's coming out of his shoes, and you see that lumber going flying. Pretty good chance you throw a breaking ball right here. You're going to get yourself another swing and a miss.
2-2 to the Cardinals catcher. And he watches a called third strike on the cut fastball that time, and that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Cardinals. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the third now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Yoan Moncada. Here's the first offering. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Weak grounder down the line at third. He's got it. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other. 1 away.
Batting ninth, the right fielder.
Getaway day here on a Wednesday afternoon as you get a look at the upcoming schedule for the weekend and into the first part of next week. is Adam Eaton. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Wainwright looks in. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
Down and away, 1 ball and no strikes. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. That evens it up 1-1. Now here's the pitch. High in the air out to center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Up next for Chicago, the shortstop, Danny Mendick.
The batter will be Danny Mendick. First delivery to him. He sends it out to left field. Well hit. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. As the White Sox are on the board first, it's 1-0.
Well, if you're going to get your first hit of the game, you might as well do it with a bang. He thought he could squeeze one past him, but he thought wrong.
To plate now, Leury Garcia. Swing and a long drive again. This one to deep center. Bader has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. We're through 3 here on the south side. It's now 1-0 Chicago. That brings in Tommy Edman back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Here's the pitch. Edman, a California-born ball player. He was taken in the 6th round back in the 2016 first-year player draft.
Hey, this middle round selection is still developing, but he's doing it at the big league level, and he has a lot of time to get his tool set ironed out.
He's ready. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Sinker misses, and it's 1-2 now.
1 ball.
Boy, that's a great take right there. He might have been frozen by that pitch, but it missed by just enough to give him life in this AB.
Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch. Slow bouncer to the right side. Now another 1-2. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
Now a swing and a fly ball after it is eaten, but this is going to wind up a foul ball. He'll try again. 1-2. Ground ball sent back up the middle, and that's the first hit in this one for the Redbirds.
Boy, just when you like to get one of those shutdown innings, the leadoff guy ends up reaching base right now, and you're looking for that 1-2 inning. Now you have to pitch out of the stretch.
Yeah, I can't tell you how that lights up an offensive dugout right there, getting that leadoff guy on.
So many options, puts the pitcher on the defensive and in the stretch.
And that'll bring up the former top prospect, Harrison Bader. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes.
Good speed at first and good speed with a guy at the dish. It's going to be tough to double up these guys. If you're an infielder, you got to get rid of it quick.
Here it comes on 0-2. On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, that number has him tied for second in the AL in that category. Next, it'll be Nolan Arenado looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. He grounds it sharply to third. To second for one. Throw back to Abreu. They get them both, and the side is retired. That's how you roll it. 5-4-3. A double play sends us to break. The show is back on the south side after this. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. And up next, one of the best defensive center fielders in the league, Adam Engel. Now here's the first offering. High and deep down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Swing, and he popped him up. Over in foul territory back behind third. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Pereira is after it, and the throw is there to record the first out. So with one away, let's punch up the graphic and show you the pitch speed comparison for the two starters here in the fourth inning. And you can see neither of these guys really blessed with the big-time power arm, and as such, 91 the top speed for one, 88 the high point for the other. Next, here is Jose Abreu. First pitch on the way. And Wainwright able to get ahead with the breaking pitch for strike 1.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitch his second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Into center field, line drive, base hit. So he'll reach base with 1 out here in the fourth, and with that, let's check out the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Into the box, Eloy Jimenez, as Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike 1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Swung on and hit pretty well out to deep left field. And this one is gone, a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And the Sox will move out in front now, 3-0.
Well, they were smart not to challenge him with a fastball, but it didn't matter. He's their big dog for a reason. So we waited, stayed back, and absolutely exploded through the zone on that one.
And here's the switch-hitting catcher, Yasmani Grandal. And the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. The 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike. 1-2 to the White Sox catcher. 3 runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. Hit hard, but right into the shift. Carpenter is there, and that's the second out.
Now back, the designated hitter, Yerman Mercedes.
So to the plate is the White Sox DH. Yerman Mercedes comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. As Wainwright's able to jump ahead of him here with strike one. Curveball. Swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Down 0-2. Maybe simplify the game plan right here. Get on the heater, even though he has 5 weapons to go to.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Ready with another 0-2. Rounded softly down the line toward first. But a foul ball, and the count holds at 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher. Nasty breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Pereira. And that ends the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-0 Pale Hose. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. New inning set to get underway. And next, the dangerous power threat, Paul Goldschmidt.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
Fooled him with that one as he's way out in front.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. Waiting on it is Jimenez. He's got it 1 away. So another exceptional effort for him on the mound. He's got the shutout working here, as we'll show you the league ERA leaders. And as you can see, he currently ranks 2nd in the AL in that department. Now 1 down with the bases empty, and that'll bring in the Illinois State product, Paul DeYoung. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
In now, Tyler O'Neill fouled away. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now pitch on the way. Strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable. One strike away from 5 shutout innings.
And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. Down in order go the Cardinals. They trail in this one 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the 5th, and set to go is the third baseman, Yohan Moncada. First pitch on its way. Hit hard on the ground to short. A dive, and he knocks it down. And a good try to recover that time, but he'll beat it out as he's aboard to kick off the inning.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. Keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to beat it.
Set, here it comes. Adam Eaton is in now as he watches a pitch for ball 1.
He's not having his best outing in this one, and I think that curveball is part of the reason why. He couldn't get on top of that one, and that's not the first time that's happened.
The 1-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Tried to crush that ball, and now perhaps needs to shorten up with 2 strikes. Here comes the 1-2.
Although he doesn't use that pitch too much, if he's able to steal some strikes early in the count, could be something they have to think about.
And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
First pitch coming from Wainwright. Danny Mendick is at the plate as he looks at ball 1.
Boy, the curveball just hasn't been there this afternoon, and this is this guy's bread and butter pitch, especially when he gets ahead of hitters. He needs to find that curveball again.
Wainwright comes set. Here it is on 1-0. Grounded back up the middle. Step on the bag for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. 1 hit's all they get. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. White Sox on top, 3-0. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter. Will start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent to date.
Yeah, I think if I'm the hitting coach right here, Matty, I'm telling the offense to get aggressive.